Hello, this is James Arthur Ray, the author of the New York Times bestseller Harmonic Wealth, and my latest ebook, Life Unleashed: How to Live Life on Your Own Terms, Harness Your Own Unique Genius, and Have Maximum Impact in the World. You know, I've been a student of ultimate human performance for over 2 decades. True wealth and well-being is ultimate human performance. I believe they're the very same things. To reach a level of mastery in your life and in your craft is a state of well-being. It's a state of engagement. It's a state of complete fulfillment and inspiration and joy. And that's where we all want to live ultimately. Very few of us get there. Why? Because we live in a society that, number one, doesn't understand their innate abilities. How many people do you know who start the journey by saying, these are my unique gifts, these are my innate abilities, this is my unique genius, and I'm going to develop that to a level of mastery? Not very many. You know, studies of young adults, what are you going to study in school? Well, I'm going to go into technology. Why? Because that's where the money is. Wrong strategy. Wrong strategy. In fact, those who reach superhuman performance never ever got to the mega money by pursuing the money. Read interviews, listen to any of them, whether it's a Robert Herjavec, it's a Branson, it's a Cuban, it's a Trump, any of them, Buffett, every single one of them, Oprah, is doing what they love and developing that innate ability to a level of mastery. And the money came as a byproduct of doing what they love. Do you get this? I'm telling you, if you get it, it's a game changer because so few people do. And so there are several characteristics. One of them I'd like to talk to you about today is habituating high leveraged activities. There's a term in psychology called decision fatigue. And what research proves to us, sciences prove to us, is that willpower is finite. Even the most willful person that you know has a finite amount of willpower. And decision fatigue says that when we are making a multitude of decisions, when our life is complex, then we run out of willpower. And when we run out of willpower, we invariably revert back to habits, to the things that we have habitually done, even if they're not the most productive. You with me so far? And so what you must do is habituate high leverage activities so you don't have to think about them. You know, with my clients, I work on something I call the mastery protocol. And the mastery protocol is about scheduling your day such that you develop habits, you habituate the things that must be done every single day. And you say, well, James, I'm a free spirit. All right, knock yourself out. But you will never, ever achieve a level of mastery. Studies of the world's most wealthy prove that they live on a schedule. They have routines that they follow. 80-some% of them have routines they follow every single day. They get up at the same time. They eat the same thing for breakfast. They do the same things at the same time. They go to bed early so they can get up early. They get up early. That's one of the characteristics. You know, they habituate their high leveraged activities. You see, there are a few exceptions, but many of us have romanticized that, boy, I'm going to reach a certain level of success where I can sleep to whenever I want to get up. I don't have to set an alarm. I don't have to do anything. I have my own time. I kind of go with the flow. No. God bless you. But that's not how it works. When you study the Bransons, when you study those individuals who hit superhuman performance in whatever field they're going after, they get up early. They live by a routine. They have habits that they don't have to think about. They don't have decision fatigue. Why? Because they have habituated high leverage activities. You follow me? If you're having to think about what to eat for breakfast all the time, that is eating up your willpower. I want you to think about this. If you're thinking about what to put on and what to wear every single day, that's eating up a portion of your willpower. If you're thinking about what you're going to do when you get up and what you're going to do throughout your day, that's eating up a portion of your willpower. And willpower is finite. So when it comes to a big decision that must be made, you might be already burnt out. Decision fatigue is already set in. And you make poor decisions. You know, Warren Buffett has lived in the same small house since long before he was a billionaire. Simplicity, not complexity. You know, we live in a society that is addicted to complexity. I got to watch all these TV programs. I got to have all these social activities. I got to be busy, 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 busy. Not superhuman performers, not the ultimate in human performance. That's not how it works. Stephen Jobs, when he appeared in public, what did he always wear? Black turtleneck jeans. Always. Zuckerberg, when he appears in public, what does he always wear? Gray t-shirt, hoodie, jeans. You know, some reporters asked Zuckerberg once, do you only own one shirt? And he laughed and he said, no, I want to minimize the amount of decisions that I make so that I can save that mental power to create community. Are we listening? You must habituate your high leverage activities. You must be willing to do what most will not. If you want to be a member of the 3% Club, if you want to live life unleashed, live on your own terms, harness your unique genius, take your innate abilities and bring your impact in a maximum way to the world, then you have to do things the way other people are not doing them. You want extraordinary results, you have to take extraordinary actions. If these concepts are exciting to you, I have a brand new live event called Life Unleashed Live that's coming up in Phoenix in October. Stay tuned for more information. You can find out more information on the end of this video. But in that event, we're going to find out very clearly what are your innate abilities. I'll help you explore those and clarify those. What is your unique purpose? The single most common question asked of me as I've traveled around the globe is, what is my purpose, James? Why am I here? What am I here to contribute? We'll get into that. We'll find out the 8 areas of genius that research from Harvard tells us that we all have the ability to access. And by the way, you are a genius in at least one of those areas, if not 2. We'll find out the 7 intelligences that you have the ability to develop and expand. And if you don't know what these things are, you're not working with them. And if you're not working with them, you're certainly not developing a level of mastery. I hope that makes sense to you. Habituate your high leverage activities. Save your willpower. Avoid decision fatigue. Until we speak again, stay awake, love life, and be epic.